Obviously, your character could have easily just been kind of written off as the sexy one of the team. How important is it that
Really? Have you seen Chris Hemsworth?
Yeah, I just hang out with these guys. And...
Oh, come on. Oh, stop it.
Damn.
Just stop it. Stop it!
Actor Chris Hemsworth has established himself in both north and south of the equator, having come to Hollywood from the land down under. But there are some facts about the Australian actor that many people are unaware of.
Chris, you're ugly. Everyone's been talking about it. You're just really ugly.
Thanks.
So join us in this video as we learn more about Chris Hemsworth, as well as taking a look at some moments where he was being thirsted over by female celebrities.
Who would you say is the best looking?
Hemsworth.
The best looking? Oh, really, Hemsworth?
Did I say that
Why
way
you said
too
that so
quickly?
fast?
That was a Chris Hemsworth. Sorry. Yeah, is it weird that I said Hemsworth? It's weird. It's on film now. It's out there.
Let's start off with one of the basics. He was born in the land down under. Chris Hemsworth's parents, Leonie, an English teacher, and Craig, a social services counselor, raised him in both the city of Melbourne and the outback of Australia. He attended Heathmont College until his family moved to the Northern Territory and subsequently to Phillip Island some years later. Thus, Chris Hemsworth began his acting career in the land of Down Under. In the 2021 Queen's Birthday Honours, he was also named a member of the Order of Australia. Chris Hemsworth has indicated that some of his first recollections are from the cattle ranches in the outback, before the family relocated to Melbourne and then returned to the outback. Although he spent the majority of his youth in Melbourne, he is likely to always fondly recall his time spent in Bulman, replete with crocodiles and buffalo. Very different walks of life, he said.
Oh, God.
Seen them before.
That looks like Hemsworth's abs.
Yeah, you knew that a little too quickly.
Right out of the gate.
That's Hemsworth.
Yeah, that's the happiest place on earth. That's Chris Hemsworth's abs, of course.
Now, did you know that he entered the acting business in part to help his family financially? Hemsworth admitted to Variety in 2019 that he loved movies and TV, but it was like they had no money. I wanted to pay off their house initially. That was my sort of thing, he said. The actor continued by saying that because of his drive, he put too much pressure on himself during auditions. If I hadn't taken it upon myself to take care of my family, I might have been more relaxed. Hemsworth revealed to GQ Australia that he eventually succeeded in his objective of paying off the house, saying that that was the first thing he accomplished. As he got older, the roles flip. His parents had them when they were very young, worked very long hours, and sacrificed all of their youth to provide them with a wonderful existence. He also humorously admitted to GQ US that acting appealed to him since he was a liar who often used deception to avoid having to do household chores he didn't want to. He said that he would pretend to be ill or broken in some way, unable to do any meaningful. He added that that was the beginning of it all.
No, I mean, just as an actor, it's so awkward to do this in front of the person.
Can we
Like,
do it later? Because I'm feeling uncomfortable.
you feel uncomfortable?
Oh, that's so sweet of you. Next, what else?
He's incredibly gifted. Yes. At comedy and actually at everything.
Speaking of acting, he's not the only celebrity in the family. Chris Hemsworth's older brother is named Luke, while his younger brother is named Liam. Both of them work in the entertainment industry. Among the Hemsworth brothers, Luke was the first to try his hand at acting. Chris and Liam eventually followed in his footsteps. Each of them has carved out their own route to success in Hollywood or on the big screen.
I mean, like, Hemsworth's hair takes much longer than mine. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, he's so sweet. He was here not too long ago. I love him so much. He's adorable.
Everybody loves him.
Did you know that he had to gain 20 pounds to play Thor? As depicted by legendary comic book creator Stan Lee, the character of Thor is designed to be physically imposing. He is the god of thunder and lightning, and he never shies away from a battle while brandishing his trusty hammer, Mjolnir. Chris Hemsworth was advised to bulk up by at least 20 pounds, so that he would look and feel like Thor in the Marvel films. Now, prior to Thor, Chris Hemsworth briefly played Captain Kirk's father, George Kirk, in the 2009 Star Trek film, which inaugurated the new line of Star Trek films. His acting skills in the role helped him gain widespread acclaim. He will make another appearance in Star Trek 4, which is scheduled for release sometime in 2023.
Hemsworth is godly.
He's a godly man, yeah.
When I have worked with him very few times.
Yeah, it's hard not to
His arm.
be inappropriate.
Not like that to me is handsome.
Yeah.
But it is kind of wild to see
kind
in
of just
real
keep looking at
life.
it going, is that real?
It's way bigger than my head.
Yes.
I also have a little head, but it's way bigger than my head.
It's a huge arm.
But he also is charming and fun and kind. And a good actor.
Before Hemsworth became famous for his portrayal as Thor, he was almost cast in the part of a different Marvel comic book character. According to an interview he gave to Variety, Hemsworth said that he got very close to the lead role in G.I. Joe and the part of Gambit in the 2009 film X-Men Origins: Wolverine. He claimed that he was getting close to running out of money. If he had portrayed either of those characters, though, it would have been impossible for him to take on the role of Thor, he said. He started his journey with a soap opera. The fact that Chris Hemsworth began his career by making appearances in numerous television series back in the day must only be known by a select handful of his true fans. He played King Arthur in 2 episodes of the fantasy TV show Guinevere Jones in 2002. Additionally, he appeared in 1 episode of Martial Law and the serial opera Neighbors. Chris Hemsworth made an appearance in a The Saddle Club episode in 2013. Chris Hemsworth became well-known in Australia thanks to his portrayal of Kim Hyde in the local drama series Home and Away. He went on the Home and Away character's audition in 2004. He debuted on television on February 17, 2004, and he departed the program on July 3, 2007. He had first gone on the audition trail for the Robbie Hunter part, but was rejected.
Yeah, no, somehow he doesn't know how to button his shirt up, and it's so distracting for everybody.
Yeah, his body is just insane,
It's
isn't it?
so remarkable and truly such an accomplishment for him.
It is an accomplishment for him. It's just unreal. It's
so crazy.
Yeah, and he's such a nice guy.
Hemsworth released a health and wellness app in 2019 called Center, with the mission of helping users train, eat, and live better. According to Hemsworth's interview in Men's Health, the app is centered on the 3 main elements of healthy living: the movement, the nutrition, and the mindfulness. That was kind of the genesis of this whole Center app. Things I learned along the way from meeting people who are leading experts in their fields in mindfulness, nutrition, and training, he explained. He said that he needed to find that center if he was going to do a good job and not implode from the anxiety.
You guys were like comparing like muscle rippage, and you're like, but how do you get this little piece right here?
What? There's no comparison. I mean, come on. It's very difficult to stand next to him. He is Thor. It's not just a costume. He is an enormous. It's difficult to try and keep up.
Did you know that his first job ever was cleaning breast pumps? Hemsworth admitted that he was 14 years old at the time while participating in the True Confessions game on NBC's Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon in June 2019. Hemsworth was employed at a drugstore that rented out Fisher and Paykel machine-made equipment. His responsibility was to use a toothbrush, spritz, and wipe to remove the dried milk from the pumps. He's good pals with his co-stars.
Your biceps look like Thanksgiving turkeys.
Do they?
No, they look great, Chris. I'm sorry.
Are you saying they're dropping here?
Oh, no. They look great. I love them. I'm sorry. I love your biceps.
Chris Hemsworth and his Avengers castmates get along well. Even the chemistry and connection he has with each of them is obviously true. Actors like Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Mark Ruffalo, and Tom Hiddleston are like family to him. During their time together on set during filming, he grew close to them. Tom is a member of the family, according to Chris Hemsworth, who also said that they had essentially adopted him into their family. Hemsworth also revealed that Ruffalo amuses him since he can't remember his lines during a game of Most Likely 2 with his Marvel co-stars.
I actually said at the time that I thought it was a big mistake that they let him have his shirt unbuttoned because it almost like wipes your memory of anything prior to.
In his youth, people used to call them Kip and Hemsy. Hemsworth divulged the interesting tidbit in talks with GQ US and Sunrise. His co-star in The Avengers, Chris Evans, similarly refers to the actor as Hemi. In his home, he owns about 5 of Thor's hammers, one of which is in the bathroom. Hemsworth shared in a January 2018 interview on ABC's Jimmy Kimmel Live that often people stay in there a little longer, and he thinks it's because of the hammer. The actor added that one of his sons frequently tries to lift the heavy prop, which is why his hammer has a few dings and scratches on it. His hidden talent is sewing. Hemsworth claimed to have had a real interest as a child in W magazine. He believes that it's because he couldn't buy any cool outfits, so he decided to make his own. The actor continued that anything that could keep his attention was a big plus for his parents in particular, Cross-stitching was the one that he liked the most for some reason. Few people are aware of Chris Hemsworth's outstanding dancing skills. He's also a very good student and a quick learner. He even competed with his partner, the professional dancer Abby Ross, on the 5th season of Dancing with the Stars Australia in 2006.
Did you like dancing?
Nope.
Hated it.
Nope.
But you were good though.
Oh,
Did you see it?
Shut up. I've seen it.
Really?
He's good. He's good.
Yeah.
The knee
Well, I know
slide,
it wasn't.
he was
That's what
doing
he
the
gotta
hips.
Oh, he's doing
If
the
you know
whole
anything
the whole
about
hip
dancing,
It
action
was
thing?
good. And he's like, I can't dance.
No. My kid was just a kid
He's
moving. That was
good.
He's not the biggest fan of paparazzi. Some celebrities don't mind paparazzi and continue on their way. They even enjoy being continuously photographed by the paparazzi and being pursued by them. Chris Hemsworth, however, finds it annoying when he tries to spend time with his wife, 3 children, and family, and is mobbed by paparazzi. When he's on vacation or engaging in personal activities separate from his professional life, he is fiercely defensive and doesn't want to be approached at all. And those were some astonishing and little-known facts about Chris Hemsworth that you should be aware of. He's already a famous face around the world, and his forthcoming endeavors will only increase his fame. Which one caught your attention the most? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.